Dear hearts, how are you doing today? I know that you have contacted me needing help with your hyperlinks in a PowerPoint presentation. So in this short little video, I'm going to help you so that it won't be so difficult. We're going to create this presentation from a Word outline, and that's very easy to do. You see this basic outline that I have in Word. Each one of the level 1 major points of this outline will be a slide. So I convert this to PowerPoint, we will have 4 slides, and then the points under the major heading will be bulleted points on our presentation. So let's open up PowerPoint and get started. So I have PowerPoint open, and we click on the File tab. We click Open, and notice how it says by the file name, All PowerPoint Presentations. Click the drop down arrow and you will see the option to choose All Outlines. All Outlines. And this is where you find your outline, where you have your outline saved, and open up the outline in PowerPoint. You will see that it automatically converts the outline to a presentation. Now, this presentation's a little boring, so we are, even though this is on hyperlinks, we're going to take just a minute to make this presentation look a little bit better. So let's very quickly change the design of our presentation. To do that, we will go to the Design tab and just pick a design that we like. This one looks better. Let's click Austin. Okay, so that looks a little better. It's not quite so boring. So we'll choose that presentation, Design Austin. We're going to create a presentation. I've showed you from a Word outline. I showed you how easy that is to do. We open the Word outline as the presentation. We can also change our design, which we did. We can add a theme, and we can change our theme colors. So if we want to change the theme colors, see your colors under your themes group, click the drop down arrow by colors, and let's just change it. We're on Austin, and we can scroll down through the many color options, and I'm going to choose Perspective. And we have more of an orange tone instead of the green. That's going to look better for my presentation. And so we're now seeing how easy it is to open a presentation, create a presentation from a Word outline, and then just very quickly change the design of our presentation and the color of our theme. So far, so good. Now we're going to insert a picture into our presentation, and we're going to use that picture as a hyperlink. So let's just click inside our text box and go to the Insert tab. We're going to insert picture. Now we could choose clip art. That Microsoft has a lot of clip arts to choose from, but I'm going to choose picture from a file and insert one of my pictures that I took of a Gerber daisy in my front yard, and insert that into this presentation. Then I'm going to resize the picture just a little bit. See how I'm just dragging down on the corners? See, when I get on the corner, my mouse pointer changes to a double-headed arrow, and I just drag on the picture and move it up just a tad until I like the way it's placed on there. And I think that looks pretty good. So now that we have our picture, we are going to make this picture a hyperlink. Okay, we're ready to make this picture a hyperlink so that when we click on this picture, our PowerPoint presentation will go to a web page. So first, while we're in normal view, we click on this picture to select it. Now you can tell that this picture is selected. And we go to our Insert tab, and now we want to choose Hyperlinks in the links group. So click on Hyperlinks. Now notice we could create a link to an existing file or web page, to a place in this PowerPoint presentation, to other slides in this presentation. We could create a new document, or we could link to an email address. On this particular example, we're going to link to a web page. So we want to see where it says look in. We want to click the option to browse the web. And we're just going to type in the address where we want to link. We're going to link to my web page. There we go. So I just type that in. Then that brings up the web page, so that lets you know the address is correct. When we go back to PowerPoint, notice that it automatically put the address here in the address. I put the URL right there. So all we have to do is click OK. Now let's test our hyperlink to make sure that it works. We're going to go to Slideshow View. In Slideshow View, we want to click on the link. And notice my hand pointer, notice my mouse changed to a hand pointer, and you can see the URL there that we're linking to. So when we click the picture, this should take us to the web page. And it does. So that works fine. Okay, next, we're going to see how to link to another page in the document. So to do that, we're going to use action buttons. I'm going to click on slide 1, and I'm going to insert an arrow at the bottom right hand corner. When we click on that arrow, it will take us to the next page. Okay? So let's insert. We're going to go to clip art to find an arrow. So we're going to insert, clip art, and over here on the right where it says clip art, we're going to search for a right arrow. A right arrow. Click go, and let's just pick out an arrow that we think would look good with our orange color. Let's pick this blue arrow. Okay, and drag our arrow down to the bottom right hand corner, and we're going to make this button an action button, which is the same thing as a hyperlink. So the picture is selected. We're going to go to insert, and then here's our links group, hyperlinks, and instead of going to a web page, we're going to go to a place in this document. So click the second option. You see, we can go to the first slide, last slide, next slide. So we're just going to choose next slide. Choose next slide and click OK. Now let's test out our action button, our hyperlink. Let's go to Slideshow View. Slideshow View. And while you're in Slideshow View, when I click the action button, it takes me to the next slide. And so I would want to maybe add action buttons to go throughout my document. Now you may think, well, you don't need an action button to go from slide to slide, and you don't. But one thing you may use an action button, you may not want to go linearly through your presentation. So if I'm on this particular slide, I may want to go, for example, to the first slide. So I can use action buttons, which are just hyperlinks, to take me through the presentation, not just, from one to the next, but in any order that I wish, depending on the needs of my audience. So you see how that would work. I want to show you quickly one more type of link, and this is linking to another file, like a Word document. From our presentation to a Word document. For some reason, this gives my students the most problems when they're working their assignments. So first we need some text that we're going to make a hyperlink, or we could make a picture, but in this case we're going to use the word outline. Okay, so we're going to select the word outline to make this a hyperlink, and we're going to link to our Word outline, which a Word file. So on the Insert tab, in the Links group, we see Hyperlink, just like we've been doing before. We're not going to link to a web page, but we're going to link to an existing file. okay, an existing file. And we're going to find that file. You see where it says look in. Mine is not in my documents. I believe my file is on my desktop. So I'm going to click desktop. I'm going to scroll down to look to see if I can find my presentation outline. And there it is. There's my Word document. That's an outline. So I click OK. And this is going to make this Word outline a hyperlink that when clicked, it should take me to that Word document. So to test it, let's go to Slideshow View, and we're going to click the outline, and that should open up the Word document, and it does. Now, I think one of the reasons students have the most problem with this is they don't have the Word outline. They're trying to link to something, a document that they don't even have. So first of all, make sure the document is saved on your computer in the same folder, the same drive that your PowerPoint presentation is saved. Well, I hope this helps, hope this overview helps, and I hope that makes your work easier for you. Let me know what questions you have. Let me know if you have any questions. You can contact me on Canvas or check out my webpage at www.carolhrates.com or Facebook or Twitter. Just let me know how I can help you.